look who is back. It's Stacy and Mallory back in the Oklahoman's video studio. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Good to be back.
Happy New Year, because I really haven't seen or talked with you yet this year. By the way, I did get the card that you guys sent. It got resent. Thank you very much to you and the crew.
It's hard to mail things here. I don't know what the deal is.
I actually heard that before.
We mail
as well.
you things all the time.
We just need to start hand delivering them. We're like a block away.
And oddly enough, downtown OKC is right up the street at Leadership Square. So
trying to keep the post office
That's a good
alive.
move. We'll hand deliver that.
So as you can see behind us, this is the Downtown OKC segment where we chat with them every 2 weeks about various things going on around the downtown Oklahoma City area. In fact, let's just talk about what we saw outside the window. That's an ongoing project that we spoke about a few months ago of the cigarette receptacles, I believe.
Yeah. Recycling program that we got a grant for with the city of Oklahoma City. And so our maintenance team goes out and regularly empties them. And then we ship them off to New Jersey, which Jerry made a fantastic joke about. That's where all old cigarette butts belong. So send them back where they belong. And so
they're going home.
They recycle them into plastics, and so you can see them on like wood decking and street furniture.
There was bleachers.
Like
there were those random things. It's like, hey, that's kind of cool that you're putting that to use.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I think we've had them implemented for a handful of months now, maybe like 4 to 5, and I think that they've already collected over 150,000 cigarette butts. Wow. So it's a pretty impressive program. So we're excited about it.
And as it happens, we have a receptacle right in eyesight outside the building here at the Oklahoman in downtown Oklahoma City.
Stressful job, I guess.
That's right. All right, so various events coming up. Where should we lead off? How about Valentine, since that's kind of this weekend and next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Our friends at the Curbside Chronicle are offering flowers.
Yes, they are. So we're really excited about it. Curbside Chronicle teamed up with the Plant Shoppe in Film Row, and they are offering flowers for Valentine's Day.
I've not been into the Plant Shoppe yet.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it cool?
It's so cool. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And then with the coffee, it's a great spot to get coffee. And
clearly I need to stop in
there. Yeah, you need to do a little plant shopping.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts, yes, so good. So so they've teamed up, and they will be selling flowers from February 10th through the 14th at a few pop-up locations, one in Leadership Square and then the other one in the Plaza District. So you can have time to get your Valentine flowers still.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, and there you see the locations and the dates. More information at curbsideflowers.org. Pick up a monthly edition of the Curbside Chronicle while you're at it.
For sure.
Flowers. They did a good job with the holiday wrapping paper a few months ago as well, so this is a cool idea. I wonder what will be next.
I know, what's
so
the next
creative.
holiday? I know it is. So I like
St. Patrick's?
Exactly. A green
Curbside beer? Yeah, okay, I'm in.
In April coming up is the Starlight Supper, which is always just a fantastic, magical evening.
Yes, you hosted it for us last year, and
I was
just
honored
heard
to help out.
Coming back this year, we're so excited. You're the best MC in the biz.
Yeah,
we
you are.
consider ourselves lucky.
It's a lot of fun. You guys do a really nice job with the production of that.
Well, last year this event sold out in 9 hours, and so we're hopeful that it might again this year. So tickets go on sale next Monday, February 13th at 9 a.m. So we're excited.
The Starlight Supper is coming up in April. It's April 6th, beginning at 7 p.m. It's at, as you can see, Bicentennial Park, outside the Oklahoma City Civic Center, across from City Hall. It's just a beautiful area.
Footage is gorgeous.
Really
This is the first time I've seen that. I love that.
And we should mention that various restaurants are engaged in preparing a different dish.
Yes, we usually have about 5 to 6, sometimes 7 restaurants, each with a course that they provide. So 5 to 7 different courses, and this year we're actually teaming up with a local artist, Stephanie Schilling, to produce an art print to give away at the event too. Really
Musicians usually have a musician on stage for entertainment throughout the evening.
Yeah, Justin Jocelyn is making a comeback this year. Everybody loved him last year, so we're excited to have him back.
Yeah.
Did a great job, and the magical thing about the night is you're there with your friends and people you see around the city, but it's as the sun sets and the lights, it's just a great setting.
It is,
It's like a nice European setting.
That's right.
Starlight Supper coming up April 6th. More information on that event and all the events we talk about at downtownkc.com. Let's talk about this RFP for artists, and there's a couple elements to this, but you have a artist invitational?
Yes, this is our 3rd year for the program, and so it started as an invite-only program, and so this is our first year to really open it up to the public. So basically, we're posing the question to artists: how would you improve downtown through public art? And so we're open to any sort of ideas on what that looks like. We've had proposals.
What might an idea be? I think that's what you're about to say.
We've had proposals for one-day events, which is really interesting. We've had proposals. One of our funded projects that is a personal favorite is Jason Pauly's underpass painting on Reno Avenue. We were going to paint that underpass anyway, and the bid that we got was exactly what he bid for the project, so why not give it to a local artist instead, instead of painting it that gray, beige, grayish color. And so that's a beloved project. Adam Landman last year.
Grayish, I like that
Heard
word.
here first. Coin that term. Great.
Adam Landman did the Skyline Timeline at OCU Plaza last year, which was
OCU Law
incredible.
School.
Yeah.
So some of them last for months, some of them days, and then other are permanent. So we're open to anything, and we can't wait to see these ideas rolling this year. And the budget increased this year too. The board approved a $5,000 increase, so we can fund up to $25,000 worth of projects.
The deadline on that is March 15th, just before St. Patrick's Day, and information at downtownokc.com. You also have an RFP for the Senior Center, Klassen Senior Center over in Midtown?
Yes, yep. So we're facilitating this project for the Oklahoma City Housing Authority. They're the sponsors and property owners of this. And they came to us and said, we love this mural theme that seems to be happening in our city, and we want that for our residents, and it will only improve how they see the building that they live in and how the neighboring communities see the building. So we're really excited to see what's going to come from this. And in fact, the artists will get to pick the base coat, and then they're giving the whole complex a paint job. So it'll really improve the space.
Oh, great.
I'm trying to picture where that is.
Yeah, so it's there was a building that was just actually got a paint job right next to the
It's
to
like
this
teal,
mural
right?
spot.
Like
yeah,
a-
it's teal
Yeah.
and gray color. It's very mid-century looking. It has a screen, and that's right on 12th and Klassen. And so this is just the building to the east of it. It's a huge blank white wall right now.
Yep, know exactly what you're talking about now. Okay. As soon as you said class, I was like, that dials it in.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
very good. Speaking of murals, Jack Fowler, the unveiling of the octopus
Yes.
mural.
Yes.
That is Friday, March 3rd.
Yeah, we're excited for that. That's going to happen that morning. So it's a game changer, I feel like, on that block of Sheridan. So it's a beautiful piece of art, and we're just excited to celebrate it and have the public come out and take a look at it.
We've talked a little bit about the ordinance change that had to happen to make that piece come
Yeah.
to life, but really that's opened the door for tons of ideas for public art in Bricktown.
Yeah, it really has.
So they don't have to be historic or culturally
Historic by
significant.
nature,
It can
yeah.
be as creative as they want it to be.
And what's more creative than an octopus in Bricktown?
Yeah.
Big sprawling green looking
That's
octopus, right?
That's right. So it's very cool.
Very cool. Yesterday, you ladies were involved in the MAPS 3 streetcar. There are a lot of shovels that went into the ground, right?
Yeah, there were. So it's officially underway, the streetcar. So that took place on Sheridan Avenue in Bricktown. So the streetcar's working on the shorter loop first, so the Bricktown to the new convention center. So that is where construction's starting, and then moving on to the bigger loop. But the groundbreaking took place, and they're currently going to start working again at that location on Sheridan. They are working on Joe Carter a little bit farther east in Bricktown, and then there is going to be a location on Reno starting. So Bricktown is going to be all underway for the streetcar construction.
So is that busier for you to kind of figure out where the construction is heading? And then, and I'm sure you guys are way ahead of me on this, all the advanced planning that has to go in. Okay, if there's construction here, how does that affect businesses and traffic and signage?
Kristen in the MAPS department has done a phenomenal job on communicating, and that's really been the key to it, is just making sure that we're a step ahead and letting business owners and letting the public know what's happening and what to expect when they come to Bricktown. So it's a time of, people are going to have to adapt and change, and there's lanes that are going to be closed. It's going to possibly increase your time in and out of Bricktown a little bit, but I think that they're doing a great job on sharing that communication, and it's never going to be happening at the same time where you won't be able to use Reno and Sheridan. There's always going to be a way in and out. So I think they've done a really good job on prepping for that.
They even connected the retailers with Kristen so that she could ask the important questions like, when is your busy season?
Right.
We don't want to impede on that. When do you get deliveries throughout
Right.
the day? How can we control traffic and construction to still be able to accommodate that?
Exactly,
So
and
they
taking
really
into
foresaw.
account big events that are happening and all that stuff. So they've done a great job on all of the prep work. So now we're to the point where we're going to see it. see it through.
Streetcar begins maybe in 2018. Is that what I think I heard?
Yes, that's what we've heard. That's the tentative timeline, is later 2018. So.
We had a story today in the Oklahoman by Steve Lackmeyer about the Renaissance Hotel and some changes there, perhaps. Mr. Patel opening up that
Yes.
potentially in over in Bricktown.
Yeah, so they will be coming to the Bricktown Urban Design Committee for an informal presentation in March. But yeah, it's really excited addition of another hotel with that a parking garage, which is really, really great. That will be a huge addition on Sheridan. And then in that parking garage, Don Karchmer is, I think, making a wonderful move and doing retail on the first floor. So we'll be parking above and then a bunch of storefront space on the first floor. So we're excited.
Lots of changes, lots of
Lots
movement
of
going
changes.
on.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Stacey Sanger, Mallory O'Neill with Downtown OKC. Ladies, great to see you. Always
Good to
enjoy the
see you.
conversation.
Appreciate it.
More information can be found at downtownokc.com.